What's up, YouTubers? So before we get started with this video, on First Take, we're going to be talking about how Stephen A. Smith doesn't believe in a quarterback for the New Orleans Saints, Jameis Winston. So let's see what he has to say about that.
What I'm saying to you is I'm going to give him the benefit of the doubt. You've been a part of that system. You were working under Sean Payton. You're familiar with the talent on the squad. I'm going to give Dennis Allen the benefit of the doubt. I totally understand it. What I'm saying to you is this. Jameis Winston, he got to prove. To me, he's the lone question. I certainly don't have any questions about Alvin Kamara. All right, Michael Thomas, I ain't got no questions about him if he's healthy. I mean, please, I ain't worried about him. He got some stuff to prove, too, because he was out last year, wanted to get traded, all of this other stuff. But this is after he got his $20 million a year. This brother can ball. Now, you got to go out there and remind us of the greatness that we saw from you a couple of years ago before you was out all last year. All I'm saying is this. Jameis Winston is no Drew Brees. And you going to have to be Drew Brees for this Saints team to come out of the NFC. I don't.
Yeah, so I don't know about that. And Jameis Winston, he proved himself, what was it, in 2019 when Drew Brees was out injured and he had to come in and play 4 games and he went 4-0. He went undefeated. So Jameis Winston proved himself then. So I don't know what Stephen A. Smith is talking about.
See that happen.
You don't have to.
I believe in that defense, though. I believe in that defense, and I believe in Kamara, and I believe in Michael Thomas, but I'm not sure about Winston yet.
He doesn't even have to be great. He just has to be good. And I think he is one of the most talented quarterbacks. You talk about arm strength, accuracy. Listen, environment matters, right? Just like we learned about Matthew Stafford in Detroit, never winning a playoff game. Environment matters. And now he's in an environment where he can flourish. You talk about Jarvis Landry. This team has leaders. This team has been knocking on the door for the last 5 years, and finally they have a complete package. You got Chris Olave, who's going to be the opposite of Michael Thomas on the outside. They brought in leaders. Marcus May is on this team now. I know they lost Marcus Williams, but Marcus May. They brought in a honey badger, a champion, a shown-up bona fide baller to come back with Cam Jordan. They have leaders on that squad now. And my only concern was, okay, how are they going to replace Armstead? Well, they go out there and get Trevor Penny, who really delighted everybody at the Senior Bowl at Northern Iowa. They have Ramczyk, who's an all-pro on the other side. This team has no flaws. And if you say the only flaw they have is Jameis Winston, that is a very small flaw. This allows Taysom Hill to be who he's always been, a gadget guy, a situational football player. Alvin Kamara is one of the best in the business, dual threat. This team is, listen, and already this team has beaten Tom Brady, the great Tom Brady, 4 out of 5 times. And the only time they lost, it was because Drew Brees was the quarterback and they weren't able to push the ball down the field, so they just packed the middle of the field and played everything in front. You can't do that with Jameis Winston. I'm telling you, the Saints are a legitimate threat to be a Super Bowl champion, and I think we're going to erase all the narratives that we had about Jameis Winston, all the funny stuff, him sucking his fingers, him stealing crab legs, ha, ha, ha. This guy is a pro. This guy is a respected leader, and now he's around a bunch of...
Yeah, so I think Jameis Winston, he's not getting enough credit where credit should be given to him. So let's take a quick look at his stats from last year. So he threw the rock for 1,170 yards. He threw for 14 touchdowns, 3 interceptions. His QBR last year was 64.4. With that said, he only played in 7 games. So he does need to come back and redeem himself and show the skills that he showed in 2019 when he came in and filled in for Drew Brees when he was hurt, and Jameis Winston went 4-0. But the Saints went 9-8 last year, the second in the NFC South. Right below the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. So I think I give the New Orleans Saints a good chance. I put them second in the NFC South, below the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Tom Brady's still going to do his thing. The Atlanta Falcons, but the quarterback's going to be Marcus Mariota. I don't think they're going to do too much. And the Carolina Panthers, they have Baker Mayfield along with Christian McCaffrey. They're definitely going to be a threat. But the New Orleans Saints, I think they definitely have something going on there too. I wouldn't down talk Jameis Winston as much as Stephen A. Smith is doing. I definitely give him a chance to do some things this year.
Other leaders, and for everybody who's talking about, well, Sean Payton's not there. Well, neither is Bruce Arians. And we're not talking about Todd Bowles. We still have, Carmichael, who's been there. We have Dennis Allen, who's been there. I think they should be the favorite, and they are the most complete team in football. Write it down and clip it.
No Sean Payton, but I like
I think Bart Scott has been riding on his scooter too damn much.
Yeah,
that wind blowing in his head has fogged his.
Get my Luther Vandross curls be flowing, man.
All I'm saying to you, listen, I wish him luck. I truly, truly do. I do not see Jameis Winston being all that you say, but I hope I'm wrong because I'm not rooting.
Again, he doesn't have to be like Drew Brees. Jameis Winston, he's good enough to get the job done, especially with the tools that he has and the talent that he has around him. He can definitely get the job done. Now, is he elite? Now, are they going to go win a Super Bowl? I don't know. But Jameis Winston deserves way more respect than what Stephen A. Smith has given him, because he can definitely get the job done. Definitely get the job done.
Against him, of course.
He's throwing for 5,000 yards.